All right, welcome to the deep dive. Today we are really cutting through the noise on a huge topic. We're talking about the FBC test.
The full blood count.
Exactly. And we're going to look at it through a very specific lens. Why a place like Aylesbury might be one of the best places to get it done.
Yeah, our main source for this is an excellent guide from the experts at Blood Test UK. It's called FBC Test In Aylesbury, your comprehensive guide.
Okay, so our mission here is to understand not just what the test is, but, how getting it done easily can change your whole outlook on health.
Right.
So let's start with the basics. What are we actually counting with an FBC? Think of it like a head count for your blood. You got your red blood cells.
The one's carrying oxygen.
Yep. Then the white blood cells, your body's little soldiers fighting off germs.
And finally, the platelets.
Those tiny things that rush in to stop you from bleeding. Simple as that.
And knowing those counts is, well, it's just fundamental. It's like health intelligence. For example, if your red blood cell count is low, that's often the very first sign of anemia.
Which explains why you might be feeling tired all the time.
Exactly. Or if your white cell count is really high, it immediately tells a doctor your body is fighting an infection. It provides these crucial early clues.
It's more than just numbers then. The guide from Blood Test UK calls it a gateway to other checks if something looks off. I like that.
It is a gateway, and that's where location becomes so important. Why Aylesbury? Well, the guide points to a few things. The facilities there have really experienced staff.
And the tech to back them up.
Cutting-edge technology, yeah. Which means you can trust the data you're getting.
What really stands out to me in the guide is the waiting time, or the lack of it. It says minimal waiting times and flexible appointments.
That's a huge deal. When you're worried about your health, waiting is just awful.
It really is. And this applies to the results too, doesn't it?
It does. The NHS is great, but results can take a few days. The private clinics mentioned in the source, which, cost somewhere between £30 and £100, can often get you results in 24 hours.
24 hours. That's incredible.
That speed can be invaluable.
And the guide from Blood Test UK also mentioned something about at-home testing.
Yes. That's a massive convenience win. A nurse can actually come to your home to collect the sample. For people with busy schedules or chronic conditions, that changes everything.
Wow. Okay, so say you've booked a test. What do you need to do to prepare?
It's usually very simple. Sometimes you'll be asked to fast for about 8 to 12 hours.
So no food.
Right. And it's also really important to tell the doctor about any medications you're taking. They can sometimes change the counts.
Got it. So we've talked about anemia and infection, but these counts can sometimes signal much bigger things, right? Like leukemia.
They can. It's often about the patterns. A sudden massive shift in white blood cells, for instance, or the appearance of abnormal cells, that can be a direct flag for leukemia.
I see.
Or things like low platelet counts can sometimes point towards chronic conditions like liver disease. It really is a foundational health check.
So for you listening, if you're healthy and just want to be proactive, what's the recommendation from the Blood Test UK guide? How often should you get this done?
The general advice for a healthy adult is every few years. Of course, if you have a chronic condition, your doctor will want you to do it more often.
Right.
And that kind of brings us to a final thought for you to take away. Knowing that these numbers can help you make big decisions about your diet or needing more tests, if you could know just one count from that report to feel most in control of your health, what would it be? Just your platelets. Or maybe your hemoglobin. It's an interesting thing to consider.